Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day and night wherever you're at in the world. If you are into bags just as much as I am, then you're going to love this channel, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want me to bug you almost every single day, then don't forget to hit that little bell so you are notified of all my upcoming videos. You can also follow me on Instagram, and my handle there is @Joshie.Michael. So today's video is all about my Louis Vuitton Trevi GM and how I like it, what's in it, and it's really heavy right now. So I'm going to put this down. And if you want to see, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm here today to talk about this gorgeous bag that I have. It's my Louis Vuitton Trevi GM in the Tuendawie St canvas. It's extremely heavy. I have it it's really full. But it's a beautiful bag. I absolutely love this. It's a big bag and it's very well made. This is like some old school, like high quality Louis Vuitton, like I'm not even kidding you, like, you can just hear the quality on the brass hardware. It's amazing. And it's got a really chunky zipper. So the zipper on it is a really thick brass zipper. It's got the red interior. It has the top carry, leather handles like this, as well as an optional adjustable shoulder strap, which is, I use this a little bit more often. I like the fact that I can just grab these top handles and get out of the car really easily and then throw this kind of over my shoulder. That's pretty much what I do with it. It's heavy, and I find that this strap is pretty comfortable because it's thicker and it goes over my shoulder, because these, you can't really put these over your shoulder, and when I have it this full in the crook of your arm, it's it's really heavy. Okay, so I love this bag. I think it's a beautiful bag. I think it's extremely well made. I have a few complaints about it, and I'll talk to you about that in a moment. But the great things about it are it's the Tuendawie St canvas, so it has the all-weather leather on it, so that's why I'm using it, and it's the middle of winter, and it was raining today, which is lovely. It was like 50 degrees, then it gets to -90, and then we're back up to like 60 degrees, and then it's raining in 30. It's so weird here. I don't understand what's going on. We're like in some kind of weird something. Whatever. But yeah, great bag. I think the strap does say, yeah, it says, here, I'll try to hold it up here. You probably won't be able to see it. In the center of this strap, it does say Louis Vuitton Paris, I think. Yeah, Louis Vuitton Paris. This one is made in France. I'll show you the inside. I just have, right on top, I have my scarf sitting on there. And I'll just pull that out. I have my gloves inside. I mean, I have this thing packed. It is, I mean, look at this. This is like ridiculous. It's so packed. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about one of my complaints with this. I keep this bag very stuffed when I'm not using it, so it keeps the pretty shape of this bag. With the pleating here on the front and the back, and then the sides have these pleats on there, you have to keep it really stuffed to kind of keep the shape, or else it turns kind of like funny. And these tend to like, let me turn this around. You can see they start to kind of get indented here like this, and it should be poofed out. Well, the problem with this bag is the interior lining is smaller than the frickin' bag. So you can't even use the entire space of the bag because it's smaller than the bag. So I can't even push my things in here to push this out. So it's really ridiculous. That's why I have to like pack this stuff with stuffing and like stretch the crap out of it and to try to keep the shape of it, or else it just looks ridiculous like this. So, I mean, it looks okay, like I have it full, but you can see what I mean, how it's kind of like indented in like that. When I wish they would have just made the lining flush with the entire outside exterior canvas of the bag, because then it would be easier to keep the shape intact and you could fit more in it, because it's really tight. I mean, it is tight in here. You have to look at this opening. So the opening is just this part here on the top, but the bag comes out here a little bit, so it's kind of hard to maneuver the things on the inside into the areas down in here. It's very difficult to get them in and out because this is a pretty tight opening. So definitely, if you carry like a bunch of stuff with me usually, then you want the GM size. The PM size, I can never imagine using that. That would be way too tight. So no, thank you. All right, so I have my Longchamp sheepskin zippy wallet. I have my phone charger thingy in there. I have my Longchamp agenda. I love this little thing. It's so cute. And here, let me show you kind of, then you can kind of, that has that stuff sitting on top. And then I kind of have everything lined up. And you can see there, I have everything kind of just lined up there. And then I have sunglasses kind of shoved over here in that side pocket area. And then this Longchamp cosmetic pouch there, I have to shove it in that way in order for it to fit. Because I can't fit it all the way down in there because it's not as big as what it looks like from the outside. It's too tight. See, I have to like puff this out because of the lining. That's where the bag ends, right on the inside, is right there, not out here like that. Are you understanding this? I hope, hopefully, because if this is a great bag, but I just want to point out these issues with the bag. Okay, I've got this little thing in there. Here's the, okay, I gotta take this out first because it's so tight. It's just so tight. Love this thing, the 1941 glove tanned leather pouch. This is great. I love this. And I just have, oh, I have my 6 key holder in there. I got my St. Laurent card holder right there. I got some chapstick, that kind of stuff. So that's what's in there right now. And then I'm still using my Nolita. Love this. And a whole bunch of crap in here too. All those lip products, look at that. And my inhaler, because I'm dying still. It's like freaking mad cow or something. Okay, and then I have the 2 sunglasses in there. My cosmetic. The Kirigami pochette thing. And then I use this too. This is the Empreinte leather key pouch, key clay thing. I just took the chain out of mine and I use it as a wallet. And actually that's it. But hopefully you can see, oh, I should have brought down my car keys. I wanted to show you. This is kind of funny. So it's got like this old school cell phone pocket right here. There's like a slip pocket here, this old school cell phone pocket. My key fob fits in there like perfectly. So that's where I put my key fob at. But as you can see, it's made in France. It's all that Alcantara lining. But you can see, hopefully, can you see in there? See? Okay. See there? The lining? It's really, it does not go. The lining, like, stops, like, right where this seam is at right here. Like here. So this entire spot, this whole space right here, that's just canvas, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Because the lining, can you see my finger? My finger's like right here. That's where the lining ends, on the inside like that, on both sides. So that's a little bit annoying. And then the same thing for, oh, here's the other side. There's no slip pocket, it's just all that nice lining. I love the lining of this bag. I like that Alcantara lining, whatever. But it's beautiful. It does have a little D-ring in there. I don't use that. But I do use the slip pocket, obviously. Like, there's a good look on the inside. But see how the bag ends? And then you can see it's very tight. The lining is just very tight in here. And the opening to this bag is not that wide. I could not imagine the smaller one. There's just no way I could, no. Impossible. And it's so hard to show this like on camera. I wish I could like figure out a way to show it easier, because these you cannot buy new anymore. These you have to buy in pre-loved like I did, because I wanted one, but I had to buy it pre-loved. This one's in basically perfect condition. But the lining, can you see my finger moving? But I have to push this over really far. And then what that does is moves the lining from this side over to that side. Because you can move the lining around. I think you can even pull the lining out. I'm not going to do it, but I'm pretty sure you can actually pull out the entire lining of this bag. I guess, I wonder if you found like a really trashed one of these like on the inside. It's like totally trashed, if you could get it like super cheap and have the lining redone and like tell them to redo it so the lining's larger. I wonder if they do something like that. That would be good. I mean, I'm never gonna do that because this lining is absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's gorgeous and beautiful. And I'm gonna use this bag again tomorrow, I think. So I'm gonna put everything back in here. But love it. So yeah, those are the flaws with it, and it's very difficult to keep the shape of it. So that's the only frustrating thing. And then of course when you're wearing it, because you have a stuff full of stuff, then it starts to get kind of funny looking. Mine is obviously, like I said, in very good condition, so I didn't really have to worry about like things, you know, like the pleat and everything all wonky like, because this is pretty, it's pretty straight, but this should be more puffed out on here and here. And there's the other side, which this one looks a little bit better, sort of. But then if I go and push this side out, I just wish they would have made the lining bigger. I don't understand why they did that. There. It looks so pretty. It's just such a pretty bag. Actually, a lady complimented on this bag today. She's like, oh, I like that bag. And I was like, yeah, it's the Trevi GM. If you're interested, you have to buy it on the pre-loved market. I like, it's so funny. If people like say anything about my bags, I like go into a whole entire like, I don't know, like talking about it, I guess. But that's a bag person for you, so don't compliment me if you don't want to hear a whole entire story about the bag. But there we go. I thought about selling it. Because I like my delightful jam. Oh, I love that bag. I love that bag. Oh my gosh. But I'm keeping this one because it's in a bin with the treated leather, so I can use this in the winter in a zip top closure bag, because my only other bin is I have the Speedy 30, which I do use, but this is bigger than the Speedy 30. You know, I should do a comparison video for you. Because really, the size of this and the Speedy 30, as far as like interior capacity, you know what? It's probably like the same. I'm gonna do a comparison for you guys and compare my Speedy 30 in a bin with this and measure the inside, because just looking at it, like the interior capacity of this is very close probably to that Speedy 30 capacity. What was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, so I have this, I have the Speedy 30 in a bin, and then I have one Never Full in a bin. I sold my GM one in a bin because I never used it, because I used my MCM large Liz over that one. And I didn't like all the rippling. The leather was getting all rippling really, really bad on that one. My MM is a little bit, but not as bad as the GM was, and I barely ever used the bag. And as you can see on here, there's no rippling on this leather. It is gorgeous. But again, I think this bag is from 2009. So just saying, the quality was definitely better. This canvas is like the thick canvas. This canvas feels just like the canvas on my Montsuri GM backpack. That's what it feels like. It's nice and like thick. Because even feeling this feels a lot thicker than on my Speedy that I have. And I just love the lining. I don't know why they just don't do these linings in all their bags like this. It's just more luxurious, you know? Like they should just continue to do this. It's not a lightweight bag either. I mean, this is a pretty heavy, substantial bag. So with all this stuff that I have in it, it was heavy. It was super, super heavy. Because I went over to my sister's today to hang out with her and my little favorite thing in the whole wide world, my little soy latte, I swear. And she even picked it up. She's like, oh my god, this is like really heavy. I'm like, I know. But again, oh, there's feet on the bottom. I don't think I showed you that. Very substantial bag. Very substantial. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna sell it. I got such a good price on it because these are like, what were these? $2,500 or $2,800 brand new, something like that. And I paid like $1,000 for it, so I got a really good price. And I actually got it off Fashion File. That's where I found this, on Fashion File. I don't know why it was marked less, because seriously, the only issues with this are under the top of the strap looks perfect. Underneath, there's a little bit of rippling. You can see that on there. So this was probably used a lot by the person who had it. And then like two of the corners, see, there's like barely, like, yeah, okay, they're on this side. The piping is like scuffed here, and then right on that side right there. But the other two aren't. I don't know why. Just those two are. So I wonder, the person, I wonder if she was like, it probably had to do with how she was carrying the bag. I wonder, I don't know, I guess she may have been hitting stuff like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, there we go. That's it. I just wanted to jump on here, show you what I have in the bag, kind of what I think about the bag, because I haven't talked about it since I unboxed it, I think. So there is this for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. And until next time, you guys keep it tight. Talk to you later. Bye.